Am I live? Um, I am not. Right? Oh, I am. I am. Yep. Hey guys. So welcome to today's stream, and without further ado, let's just dive right into it. So, we were at that regular expressions yesterday, and we'll continue from that. Um, we did two sections of regular expression. It's a very long and difficult topic to understand, and obviously we have to do it because that's the point of this whole series. So let's go and um, let's just see what quantify Unicode. So I guess we can do these three topics today. Um, or else what we'll do two topics and leave two for tomorrow. We'll see what time permits. And so we have the paragraph from yesterday and okay, capturing group matches X and remembers the match. Uh, I think this wouldn't help us a lot because it's very difficult to get this. But slash B, from what I remember yesterday, is used to get boundary elements, and I for case insensitive, G for hmm, G for global. So how does it work? So um, and because uh, slash B and A and D all three will come, and I actually have no idea how does this work. So slash V. Okay, so okay, cool. A to D and F to Z. So A, E, F. So E is not there. And okay, so cool. So obviously the lowercase letters will come, and any word with E would not come. So that's how it works. And good. uh, Similar stuff, but we don't know the plus sign, the multiplication sign. So that's what I think we'll learn today. Hmm, I guess. Hmm, let's dive into it. So, because I think the best way to handle such topics will be to get a basic overhand of the topic where you know what stuff does and like basically you have some idea about the expressions, and then when you really need such a topic, then you go and revise stuff and you go and check that out. I don't think JavaScript regex is asked a lot in interviews because everyone knows that it is difficult, and but if even if it's asked, then uh, uh, I think it's best to focus on other topics that are easy and that are um, easy to do, easy to learn, and that are more important because it could be also formed by automated tools. So that's regular expression may have multiple capturing matches X and remembers the match. For example, foo matches and remembers foo in foo bar. Okay. Regular expression may have multiple capturing groups and result matches to capturing group typically in an array. whose members are in the same order as the left parenthesis of the capturing group. This is usually just the order of capturing groups themselves. This becomes important when capturing groups are nested. Matches are accessed using the index of result element 1 to n or predefined regex object properties. Have performance penalty if you don't need the match subscript to be recalled. Prefer non-capturing parentheses. I don't get this. What does this mean? Or do they have an they should have an example. So okay, so I guess here's an example. First name and then a word plus last name word plus mg. They should actually explain each and everything, and that would be really helpful when learning regex because okay, so uh, I get what it will do. So it will give us John Doe, and next line it will give Jane Smith. I understand what they are doing, but it would have been better if each and everything was pointed out and be given. This actually regex documentation is a bit frustrating where you don't get to know everything that they are doing. So named groups. So I think this was the named group and non-captioning matches X but does not remember the match. The match substance cannot be recalled as resulting array elements from adjacent n, where n is a positive integer. A back reference is the last substring matches n. This is actually very difficult to understand, and I think watching videos on this topic would be a better uh, way to learn this topic rather than actually looking at this talks because it's irritating. It's actually very irritating. uh, I think we'll go just on top of it. Probably, if anybody wants to learn regex, they should watch other good videos that people have made on regex. I have watched a few, though. A lot of videos tend to like compress a lot of stuff, and that's what is my point of reading the docs because obviously YouTubers try to make the information as concise as possible and also try to make it very easy to digest, which this doc clearly fails at. The regular expression ones, especially. But yeah, so I think it would be better to watch videos on this topic. But yeah, one should remember that they also cut out a lot of stuff for easing things out, and they should come back to the docs to get that. I think W3 schools might also have three schools. They might have a good reference for regex. Let's just check. W3 schools regex. Uh, yeah, they have a reference, so which could be used, but I don't think this is also a very good idea because like it's just difficult. It's very difficult. It's actually better because these are easier than they look. Like easier to understand, I guess, and then you can go deeper. So I think this is actually better than that whole complicated writing and all that, because these are big paras and what they are writing, and I find it really difficult to understand. But yeah, but still, it's not the best thing that I see. Uh, I find it better, but it's difficult. It's just difficult. It's difficult, and it's not something that I want to go a bit fast at this. So it's something that requires me giving like 3 to 4 hours for um learning this properly. I guess that would be my time that I require, and I, on top of that, I don't think giving it that much time is very useful, because there are automated tools, there are stuff that people have done before us that we can use while developing stuff for basic uses. But if you want to make some custom stuff, then at that point of time, learning this would be a better idea rather than uh, the best thing is we'll go on top level on this topic right now, and then probably if I find that I want to learn regex properly, then we'll come back. It's just dependent on my mood. So right now we'll go on. Mhm. So Unicode /p for Unicode, and general category and data LU. Hmm, cool. Uh, they have a cat. I think I saw a distinction with in JavaScript. Regular expression is also possible to use character classes, especially dash w dash d and dash. However, such forms only match characters from Latin. Okay, cool. So if you want to use different, you must use Unicode. Cool. Um, character classes we saw assertions, we saw all these. Escaping, you need to use any special actually. So you must escape it by putting backslash in front of it, for example. Cool. Um, escaping is done using backslash, like in almost every language. Parentheses, group, and backreferences. We did that. Executes a search on. This is something that I think is more important. Like, it's doable and more important. One, because you need to know the methods that are used in regex. I think forming regex is a job where which better than on the job, rather than spending a lot of time uh, when you don't know if you are actually going to use that. So, and um, regex has always been a difficult topic for me. um, I remember in like a first year of my college, and I regex always goes above my head. So this could also be something where I am not uh, much not a proper person to be at the, um, understand it somehow. But yeah, uh, whatever. I know, like, if I ever get a job where I need to make a regex, I'll do it. It has never been a problem for me to make stuff when I have to, I have a job for it. So, yep. Executes a search on the for match in a string. It returns an array of information of null or on a mismatch. Cool. Test for a match in a string returns true or false. So what's the difference between exec and match? regex actually. Okay, so it searches for all the and also gives the last index, I guess. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, but a match gives an array. Cool. Um, Suppose similar stuff. You can do similar things. Um, it's the difference between call and apply, I guess, because they do similar stuff, but they are syntactically different and used in different contexts. That's what I get from it. Match all, search, test for a match in a string returns an index of -1. It's, match also does the same, no? There are many methods that do the same thing. And match all returns an iterator. Search does the same thing. Fair enough. Regex. Okay, it returns. Cool. So it returns the index. Yeah. Uh, I get why is it there, but yeah, replace all. If you search on replacing my stuff and hit or replace. Okay, cool, cool. Split, easy. Split is easy. Uh, I think they are giving the examples for like except like results of regular expression execution. Cool, cool. Okay, let's just see the examples then. Do they have a string to test? Okay, b plus d. So d and any number of b and like at least one, and then d. So this should be. Let's just text it out. Console my array and So we are applying on this regex on this string basically, and the string is and okay, and the string would be basically uh, like it could be DBD, DBD, DBBD that will match DBBD, and then uh, so it could be um, also BB that will also match, and I guess this is difficult. This topic is very irritating. Flags, let's do flags. Generates indices of substring matches. So G for global specific search and matches thing and global search flag using Unicode with the Unicode using special character. Yep, we did that. Let's see the tools. So this is a website regex.com where you can check your regex and if it's matching or not. So you can check out different um, like strings here, and then you can write your regex here. So um, this currently it checks for a group of A to Z and asks for. So let's go. It's a similar stuff. Okay, this looks good. Start by typing OK in regex field. Uh, to proceed, the first thing I accept. We write capital OK. Yup. So OK matches anything. We'll see this. We'll see this. We'll see this. This sounds. This looks good. We have 56 examples. Easy learning path. We'll do this someday on the stream itself. So if uh, this looks good actually. Another lyrics visualizer. It gives also explanation, so I think I'll actually write like add all these according to what I prefer the most. So I prefer this second, and then I prefer this one, the first one, and then the second one. So I think for the second one, but uh, let's see if they are something else because they have different flavors also. But yeah, ah, I prefer this one right now on my first look, and then I prefer. Let's go. And this is an index collections. I've never heard of this topic, so let's see what they are about. And what's my status on my live? So, two people are watching. Hey, buddy. Thanks for joining. Index collection. This chapter introduces collection of data which are ordered by index values. These include array and array-like constructs such as array objects and typed arrays objects. An array is okay, cool. It is basically array. What are typed array? Let's see. It describes an array with like you use underlying binary data buffer. There is no global property named typed array, nor is there a directly visible typed array constructor. Instead, there are number of different global properties whose values are type array constructors for specific elements type disable. Okay, cool. Okay, makes sense. Int 8 array with a with size in bytes. Okay, 8 bytes, and I guess an integer should take 4 bytes. So two numbers. Oh no, 1 byte. Okay. Okay, sorry. 8 bits. 8 bits. Okay. Yep. Cool. Okay. So, uh, 2 is to 8. Um, 256. 256. So, can I represent only 256 characters in this? Like, yeah. Only 256 characters. Mm, makes sense. Uh, it gives many properties. Creating an array, new array, or normally creating an array. Um, so it's not a big deal. I mean, obviously. Um, just creating normally like the referring referring an array element. So we know that populating an array. We know that. mm, we know this understanding length. So length, obviously. But what is will this print? What will Will it be like undefined, 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 or something else? Let's just see that. Um, what will be this? Okay, so yeah, 30 empty items and then those the colors red, green, blue, white. Cool, cool, cool. Makes sense. For each loop, we did that this array methods. We did concat. So we did join. We did push. We did pop. We did shift, unshift, slice. Uh, okay, cool. Mhm. At cool. Splice. One. Index one. Where yeah, I wanted such explanation for regex or where two was actually remove three elements there and inserted all constructive elements at their place. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Why can't they have done the same for regex? Reverse flat. So easy, easy. Can I OB J let OBJ is equals to A under comma B C comma D. Console.log obj. I can use this to flatten an object. That's a shame. So can I do it for? How will I do it for? So arrays they have shown, so it's not a big deal. Um, arrays could be flattened like this. So what if there were two twos? So let's just copy this code and then try to flatten. I guess it will just append, so it doesn't make a lot of difference, I guess. Console we have 1 2 2 4 exactly. What I thought. Sort we know. Sort function easy. Index of last index of for each we did map we did flat map flat map item dot okay. Hmm, this is actually interesting. Okay, flat map is good one because a map does one-to-one operation. So flat maps could help you make like multiple elements, and that's good. Fine. Find okay. Find last, find index, find last index. Every with its sum, with it reduce, with it. Let's do reduce again. So yep, basically, it's like an accumulator for C++. So we did this. We did reduce. So what is the it? This is the initial value. This gives the current value, and then you return what you need to do. If you want to multiply, then you can add multiply, and the this is the initial value of the accumulator. So this could be one if you want to make a multiplication. So reduce that. Method was like you need to start from last. Okay, sparse array. Um, cool. We did this. Multi-dimensional array. Um, how much time did I stream? Solid 37 minutes. I think we'll end it after this. Or maybe we'll go to key collection. I think no key collection. They won't have two sections for objects, but key collection sounds like objects only because index if index collections are arrays, then what can key collections be? But yes, let's see. Multi-dimensional array. So array of arrays and all that. Using array to store other property. Cool, cool. Working with array-like objects. Easy. Typed array. So we saw what typed array is. I guess we'll end it here. Thanks for that one person who joined in between. Um, we'll start with key collection, I guess. Oh, okay. These are maps. Let's look like a small topic. Let's just do this. Then we can go on objects directly tomorrow. Maps. Initializing a map, new map, set, and our maps. Ordered maps available in the queue that can map in insertion order. So maps are ordered, and new map set is used to set an object key value pair. Size is used to get. You can const key value of saying, and you can also use the in loop, I guess, for in loop. Objects and map comparison objects have been used to map string and value. Object allow you to set keys and value tree. Value delegate and map object, however, has a few more advantages to it. Things are symbol where they can be any values for a map. Cool. You can also get the size of a map, especially while you have manually keep track of size. Yes, exactly. The iterator of maps is in insertion order, actually. The object has a product. These three tips can help you decide whether to use maps or not. Okay, so we can easily use maps over objects when keys are unknown until runtime when all the keys are of the same type and all values are the same type. Use maps if there are There is a need to store primitive values as keys because object treat each key as a string, whether it is number value, boolean value, or other primitive value. Use objects when there is a logic that operates in on individual weak map of it. A weak map is a collection of key value pairs whose key must be objects. Huh? Collection of key value pairs whose keys must be objects. How does this look? Oh my god. I guess it does not get from reference to it. There is that is an object presence as a key in a weak map does not prevent the object from being garbage collected once the object. So it may hamper performance a lot, especially like the storage and it corresponding values in any weak map become available for garbage collection as well, as long as they aren't strongly referred to anywhere. Weak map API is essentially the same as map, however, a weak map doesn't allow observing the liveness of its keys, which is why it doesn't allow enumeration. So there's no method to obtain a list of keys in weak map. Okay, is there where the list would depend on state of garbage collection? Cool, 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 cool. Sets, new sets are. We know what sets are, so these are unique and array from set, and or we can also easily spread sets, so that's good. And weak set objects are collection of objects. An object is a weak set may only occur when a unique weak set collection objects are not in key quality of map and value quality of works on that and are considered equal. None is considered equal to contrary to. Cool. Makes a lot of sense. Uh, Objects are an important topic, so we'll come to it tomorrow and a fresh work. Objects, classes, promises. Promises will be interesting. Iterators and generators. They aren't used a lot, but yeah, you should know about them. Meta programming, something new. And JavaScript modules, ESM modules, I guess. Import syntax. Uh, or not. Probably, let's see what will it be. So, keyed collection working. So let's end the stream. What I need to do is I need to add it to my playlist and change the name. So I actually completed three small topics, but yeah. So thank you guys for joining in. Uh, Bye bye.